Hey everybody, welcome back to the Scentajar Fragrance channel. Thank y'all so much for being here today. Today's videos is a little bit different. It's another tag video. I like to call these challenge videos, and they're really exciting and they're really fun. I want to do a shout out and thank you to Stephen Fragrance or Steven Fragrance and his channel, and I'll link it in the comment section and the description below. He's a great guy, an upcoming YouTuber just like me. And he actually approached me in the comment section below in one of my videos. You're a great guy. I'm going to be checking out your content for sure. So before I even start, I want to, tag people too. This is a lot of fun. I want to tag Tomalise. She's a great YouTuber, has a lot of passion, discovers all kinds of really interesting, hard to get your hands on niche fragrances. She has impeccable taste. So I definitely want to tag Tomalise. And also smelling good or smelling great fragrance reviews. And he's a great guy too, has great taste, has so much selection, great list, on different topics, just about any, top 10 list that you could think of, he's got it going on. So I wanted to tag those two. Let's jump into this list. Top 5, best smelling fragrances. I had to make this a designer list. I like to organize them that way. And in the future, I would like to make niche lists of a lot of these things. So, and I don't have a lot of niche right now per se. So let's jump into this. Let's not waste any more time. This is a designer list. So the first one I'm going to share with y'all is Bulgari's Man in Black. Now, a lot of y'all might know about this fragrance and a lot of y'all might not. I think this is flying under some people's radars. Short and quick, this is a mature, a little bit of, hybrid between Spice Bomb and a beautiful, old school fragrance. It's got a lot of that beautiful spicy cardamom, very mature, a very beautiful tobacco note, one of the best tobacco notes in the designer game. And then it dries down to a really romantic, rose, a little bit green, a little bit balsamic kind of DNA. It becomes a little bit more of like a classic man's fragrance. This stuff is like retro. It's powerful too, has great performance. I simply love this stuff. Very good, like kind of romantic situation. Great for a night out. Beautiful for a mature man. Beautiful fragrance. You're going to find that a lot of these fragrances that I think that smell the best do tend to be a little bit more on the parfum side. That one's a parfum. This one's a Parfum Intense. This is Guerlain's Homme Intense or Parfum Intense. This is a discontinued beauty. It can still be found out a little, just for a little while because the supply is almost all the way dried up. But it is similar to the original. It's got a beautiful lime kind of feel, a beautiful mojito note, which is like a beautiful kind of lime green, almost mate smelling alcohol. But this one brings in a beautiful, just full feel. It's very sensuous or sensual. It's very intoxicating, well blended. It's beautifully smooth. It still has a little bit of that green vibe, and I like it when a fragrance is able to pull off, a boozy accord very well. Something that's, very sensual, can be very romantic. It smells professional. It smells like a very well put together, a man who's living it to the max. I love this stuff for a very special man though. And get your nose on it if you love the original and you want something for, nighttime wear, something really special. Not very many people have smelled anything like this, and you're going to smell really unique. And I simply love this stuff. And it's a beauty. It really is. So let's jump to the other ones. We got 3 left. Have to run through these real quick to not have a long video like I like to do. This one's Kalinga by, Les Artisans Parfumeurs. So I had a real big debate going back and forth between Timbuktu. Now I really do love Timbuktu. I'm going to have I think I've done a review, but I might just do another one. Kalinga hasn't got its own review yet. But this one is a beautiful, beautiful frangipani kind of smell. It smells very tropical without being fruity. So it's very interesting. It is beautiful, lively, intoxicating. Honestly, this is a unisex smell, and it could be a little bit more on the feminine side, but this one is like beautiful, like you're smelling the flower, tropical flowers, and the sun's beating down, and it's such a beauty, but it doesn't really have any of the sweetness or any of the fruit going on, but it's like you're just sitting in the grove and the fruit is around you, but it hasn't been squeezed or peeled or anything like that. This fragrance blew me away. It just blew me away when I first smelled it. And it performs really well too. Les Artisans has some really great fragrances here and there. They don't get a lot of love. And if this sounds interesting to you, definitely check Les Artisans out. I don't know if I can call them a designer. I'm sneaking them in this list. You can still find them at great prices at some discounters like FragranceNet. So, oh my goodness, it's a real beauty. So this is another one that doesn't get a lot of hype. It was getting a little bit of love back in the day by My Mickers and some other guys out there. But this is Barbados Vintage. So, beautiful, kind of classic spicy fragrance. Has a little bit of a suntan lotion feel. Ladies simply love this stuff on a mature, well put together man. It smells confident, refined, perhaps a little bit laid back. If you wanted like a kind of slightly spicy, slightly rum feeling fragrance, something you know, kind of has a bronzed feel, or kind of a what a tanned, you know, person could smell like in the best possible way. You know, that beautiful, just look at the bottle, just look at that leather wrap. That's the kind of feel that's going on in this fragrance. There's a tiny bit of a really soft leather going on too. Beautiful stuff, classic fragrance. I think that for the money, that if you're wanting a soft spicy, this is really going to do it for you. And you should seriously look at this instead of Creed Viking. That's just my opinion though. But fantastic fragrance. Got to do a review of that fragrance as well. So the last one here, I've saved to the very end, I think it is. Yep. This is Bulgari's Aqua, the original. So a lot of people, especially niche heads out there, don't like the sea salt vibe. This does have a little bit of that and the cologne vibe, but you got to give this one a chance in the high heat. In the high heat, this one begins to sparkle. The salt becomes a little bit more, almost like a musky smell, but it's never dirty. It's very clean. It just shines, and it's a magnificent beauty in the high heat. One of the best summer fragrances. If you want a little bit more rugged and a little bit more masculine of an aquatic, this one has a little bit of depth, a little bit of seaweed, salt. It's a real beauty. It smells amazing for the price you can get this at. So Bulgari had to have an aquatic. This has been my top 5, you know, best smells I've ever smelled. I was blown away when I smelled this. I didn't know a fragrance could ever smell this realistic, especially in the designer world. This is the closest you're going to get to smelling something like the sea. But of course, Bulgari has some other great fragrances in this line as well. If you like the Marine or the Atlantique, or just dive into them if this sounds good. So this has been a fantastic list. Again, I'm going to link Tom Elise and Smelling Good fragrance reviews. And thank you so much, Stephen, again, for doing this. I'm excited to see your content coming out. And hope this video wasn't too long again. If you stuck around to the end, I think you like my content, so you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and even share the video. So thank y'all so much for being here today. It's a pleasure to always have you, and you make this channel a success. So before I go, don't forget to wear what you love. You know I always say it, so I'll see you next time, and bye.